Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. It's Thursday. We're like 2.5 days away from the big rollout on Sunday, Monday, depending on where you're at. Some say Sunday, some say Monday. I really don't know whether it's Sunday or Monday. I really don't know. I'm thinking meetings will be Sunday, app it'll be Monday. But I don't know for sure. But I thought I'm trying to be the voice of reason and calm everybody down because that's what I do. And I thought I'd put my top 5 list of things that won't change with the new plan. Give you a little comfort, a little reassurance, and sometimes if we just think things through, they're not as bad as we think. Okay, tracking. We will still have to track our food. That's not going to change. We still will have to be accountable. We still will have to weigh and measure our food. Now, they will say that you don't have to weigh and measure 0-point foods. I hope that changes because honestly, I think we do need to know what we're eating. I do. I think you need to know how much of the 0-point food that you have that you're eating. I'm not saying have 2 helpings. I'm just saying know what you're eating. But just plopping it on a plate, you have no idea. And if you wind up having bad weeks where you don't see the scale move, you have to know what you're eating to adjust it. So I weigh and measure, and the more you do it, the easier and quicker you can. I'm just being honest. I think weighing and measuring is extremely important. Accountability. We have to be accountable. Weighing and measuring and tracking makes us accountable for what we're eating. We have food issues. I'll talk for myself. I have a food issue. I do. I need to be accountable to something other than my mind. It has to be down in my app, or if you're a paper journaler, then you do it on your journal. I'm an app girl. I love to put it in my app. It's there. And you could sit there, and the people that don't track certain things because they don't want to admit that they ate them, doesn't mean you didn't eat it. So just track it. Who cares? Who cares if you went over your points? Just track the gosh darn thing. I just want to make people stop feeling bad about it or like feeling ashamed that they went over their points. There's nothing to feel ashamed about. It is a lifestyle. And in lifestyles, we go over our points. We shove things in our mouth we didn't plan on it. I think it's quite normal to do that. I think it's abnormal to expect that you're not going to shove things in your mouth. That's not normal. It is normal to grab something and taste something. It is. So don't shoot yourself in the foot when you say, oh, I can't do that. You can, and you should. You just have to be accountable to it. That's all. All right, so we have tracking, we have accountability, we have weighing and measuring, and weighing yourself. You need to know what you weigh. As sad and scary as that is, you need to know what you weigh. You do. You don't have to tell people. It's nobody's business what you weigh. It is nobody's business what that scale says but yours. If you want to share it, that's totally up to you. If that helps you, that's entirely up to you. You don't have to tell people what you weigh. It's nobody's business. My family didn't know what I weighed till I was ready to tell them. It's a personal thing. But I really think you need to know what you weigh in order to see progress, in order to get that, to really see, like, we have ideas what we weigh, but then we see that number, that real number, sometimes it's eye-opening. It's like, I didn't feel that. And people will say to me, when I tell them I started at 270, they're like, 270? Then I'll show them the picture, like the split screen of the before and after. I'm like, oh yeah, they see it now. They see it now because they see the after. But during, they just didn't see it. And you might not see it either. That scale, pictures lie. I always say mirrors lie, not pictures. Mirrors lie, scale doesn't, and pictures don't. I've walked out of the house thinking I looked this is a nice slimming outfit. Get my picture taken at a party, and I go, ooh, what was I thinking wearing that? Mirror lied to me. Mirrors lie. Learn that early. Mirrors lie. Portions. Portions are not going to change. Portion is a portion is a portion. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. Portions are on all packages of foods. You buy a box of rice or a package of rice, it'll tell you how much a portion is. Good, bad, or indifferent, portion control is huge. It is huge, Huge, huge. And I was a person who ate over portions. I am who I am. But I'm better at that now. But yeah, back in the day, I didn't care. And that's why for me, I have to weigh and measure my 0-point foods, because I need to know how much rice, if I was on purple, I was eating, how much pasta I was eating. I need to know that, because I just can't eat a plate full of pasta. Sorry, my metabolism just doesn't do it that way. But that's me, and everybody's different. Again, find out what works for you, and that's not going to change with this new plan either. What works for you before, it's still going to work for you in the new plan. Fitting in treats. Yes. I'm sorry. People may disagree with that. You need something to look forward to. By sitting there, by never giving yourself a treat, is living on a diet. I fit in treats at least twice a week, because it's life. And in life we have treats. We just have to schedule them in, point them out, and fit them in. And you can do it. You could have cake. You could have cookies. You could have ice cream. You could have whatever you want. Just plan correctly. And that's not going to change with the new plan either. We still got to fit in things. We're still going to get the same amount of points. Not the same that we're on, but we're still going to get a daily points value. We're not sure what that points value is yet, but you're still going to have a daily points value and a weekly points value. That's not going to change. We just don't know the amount. That's in flux. But we're going to find all this stuff out. Movement. I don't exercise. I did not join a gym. I do not exercise. I do some walking. I do more movement because I can. Because when you lose weight, you feel better and your body moves better. So I can go up and down the steps like nobody's business now. I couldn't before. So now, instead of sending the boys to go get something down in the basement, I go and get it myself, because I can do it. And the more little things like that, like I said, you don't have to go and join a gym. You don't. Is it good if you can? Sure, but you don't have to. I lost 116 pounds without any formal exercise. Nothing. I didn't exercise till after I was at Lifetime. Little known fact. So don't let anybody tell you you should exercise. If it makes you feel good, then do it. It doesn't make me feel good. I get done and I'm like, do I feel better? No. And that's, what? And that's all right. If it's good for you, it's good for you. And if it's not, it's not. You do you, boo. Water. I'm not a huge person who says drink your water, but they do. And they will still say it. So that's why I'm putting it in my number 5 in the things that won't change about WW. They're going to still want you to drink water. And now, from what I hear, we don't know if this is true yet, that they're going to reward you for drinking water. Yes, if I think you drink 60 ounces, you get a point. Honestly, I think they could have done better than that. But that's me. Maybe I'm just a negative Nelly, but they're rewarding you for eating your vegetables and for drinking your water. So water will still be part of the WW plan. So that's not changing. So I've listed several things here that are pretty much the same. What we don't know is point values of food and daily points per day and our 0-point list. Those are the 3 things that are in flux. So honestly, it's not, and how low can the points go, realistically? I've been on how many WWs? I've had 30 points, I've had 25 points, I've had 23 points, I've had 28 points. So I don't really think, this is just my opinion, that they won't go below 23. That's just my opinion. Take it for what you want, but all the plans I've been on, I've always had, there's a string hanging, had those amount of points. Smart points, points plus, freestyle, blue, green, and purple. So I am banking on the fact that that's how it's going to go. Do I know this for a fact? I do not. But we will see. And you also can take to the bank that WW says they know what they're talking about. And for some people, it will be fabulous. But for those of us that are resistant to change, give it some time. And if you're not fully happy, you don't have to stay. iTrack Bites has blue, green, and purple. I keep reiterating that. You're not out in the sea without your blue, green, and purple. It's there. So if that is something you see down the line that it's just not working, iTrack Bites, it's $30 a year. So always know that there's a backup. So don't feel you're lost on this island and nobody's going to help you, like the Points Plus people. Well, you still can go to TriPoints for that. But there you go. Those are my top 5 things that I don't think are going to change on the WW plan. I hope this reassured you a little bit and gave you just a little bit of, encouragement and relaxes you. The only reason I'm going to a meeting on Sunday is because you guys want me to, because you just are so anxious to hear. And if I can get any information from the source, I will. So that is, do I really want to go to a meeting on a Sunday? I certainly don't. I got better things to do on a Sunday, but because I love you guys, I will get up, meet my girls at the station. We're going to meet at the center. So what the heck? For you, D will do it. So that is it. I hope this reassured you a little bit. I'm just trying to see the angst in everybody, but just know they do have our best interests, so they say, at heart. And like I said, I'm excited for something a little bit different. Are all the plans that vastly different? I personally don't think so. I don't. I think they're all very similar. Yes, points have changed, but if you incorporated those foods, I think you'll be fine. It's just my opinion. But thank you for watching. And if you enjoy these, let me know and give this video a big old thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Be part of the Dish with D community because you want to be here for Sunday. We'll be going live. We go live here a lot, and the lives have been crazy, and you guys are watching the replays, and I thank you. Oh my God, I love doing live, and the fact that you guys, it's finally resonating with you guys and you're watching it, it's thrilling to me. So I am super duper excited that you guys are watching the lives. I'm so happy, and I thank you for that. I thank you for being part of my journey, being part of my channel, being part of my community. And if you're not part of my Facebook community, there is a link for Dish with D's crew down below as well. You want to join that online private Facebook group? Support, support, support. That's what we do. Thanks for watching. We will dish another day, folks. Bye-bye. It's going to be okay.